Alright, we're gonna try this again. About to pull my hair out. No, not really. But just keep running out of space. Forget to delete videos that I'm not gonna use. Oh well, each time I go through here I realize more and more I can just make this real short and sweet. Upload it to YouTube, delete that, and then my main goal of this is showing my brother and my nephew what I'm working on in Minecraft. I was almost done with the video I was working on right here, just kind of showing like an example of what I've built compared to what I'm working on now. Right now I'm working on an island castle. This is a hilltop castle right here. So far I've worked on the walls. On this one I just kind of, on the outer wall, went along with the lay of the land, and then tried to keep it even, eyeballing it. I didn't really take the time to properly measure space, so it's kind of like right here, kind of pinches in a little bit. And you know, I've already completed this, so you know, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. There were some spots where these stone blocks up here that are spaced, I got to a spot where up over here where like there was two spaces, and I had to go through and kind of add and take away blocks in a certain way, so that way there would be like an even amount. Going along with the land, the castle is not even on all four sides, and I'll give a tour later of the whole thing. I'm just kind of showing this as an example. I didn't fill in this space, just kind of going along with it. So I got the castle really close to the wall in some areas. So now I'm gonna go teleport to where I'm working at now to show, I keep messing that up, 784, to show what I'm working on and how I'm doing it. My nephew he's gotten into where he likes building on Minecraft. Here's another little kingdom. I have coordinates. I made a giant map, and I've written down some of the coordinates of the maps. But like this is an example of like a smaller kingdom where the castle isn't like great and big, and like I just messed around with different styles of tower. I'll show that in another video, give a tour of that. I have a pyramid that I built, like an Aztec style pyramid, and an underwater village that I built. And in those I'll explain a bit more of what I did and how I did it. Try to keep these short. we're already here. So, here's a map of the island. It had been connected in some spots. So I went through, disconnected it, left it connected right here on this main part of land. Cleared off the mountain down to the water level, built up a little bit, put some sand on the edges. I've already gone through, laid out the outline of the wall, inside and out. But to keep it even, so that way I don't have spots where it kind of pinches in, I use this gray stone to keep a space. So that way it's evenly spaced. In some areas I set the outer part of the wall. I'll show that, and had to kind of slim it down. Like right here, it went a little bit farther out, which looked fine until I got, you know, over here, you know, with this middle part that I'm using as a space. I'm gonna fill it in, of course, later, once I actually build up the wall. But right now, it's just a rough measurement. But I brought it in a little bit farther, and then had to do it again, because then when I came through with the inside of the wall, it pinched in a little too tightly. Instead of looking like that, it was more like, and I don't want it to, you know, basically be pinched in like right in here on the inner part. I want as much space as possible. Just break these real quick. Although the benefit of messing up on the other videos and running out of space is I'm able to make this one a lot shorter than those other ones. Like 20 minutes, getting cut down to 17. This will probably get cut down even more. But I'm laying out the measurement where I'm going to place the castle. That's why I have this map. The castle is pretty much going to take up the space of this map. So I'm going to count how many blocks are here. Make sure that it's even on all four. And as I go along, I'll explain more what I'm doing. But I got these underground spaces that were here naturally that I've left, that I intend to use. I didn't want to just fill it all in. So that's what I'm working on now. I also have a bit more work to do where I have the entrance. I'm going to get rid of this 90-degree angles right over in here. Make it a little bit more sloped like I did down here. So that way when you ride your horse, you know, it's more gradual than just steep. So yeah. And that's pretty much it.